and I could feel her. I mean,
wow.
it wasn't some surreal, like people think that dead people are ghosts. That's silliness. When you're vibrating at the same level that they are, the density is you're the same.
Of course.
And
now,
it's shockingly real.
What if she is reincarnated before you pass over? She won't be there. She'll be off on another sojourn somewhere in another physical body?
Mean, she will still, but we're all multidimensional, so she will still, but once she incarnates, I have not had any contact with her now in 15 years.
So she may be hanging around somewhere else.
Right, because she has incarnated. Again, that's because I've tried to contact her in the last, let's just say 10 years.
Right.
And it was to no avail, and I think it's because of her incarnating.
Well, maybe. I wonder if you feel that we do pick our venues when we come back, if that's in fact what happens. Do we pick where we want to go?
If your evolution gives you that opportunity to, there's different opportunities for different, I have found, it depends on the personal evolution of the individual, how many choices they have. Generally speaking, the more evolved the individual is, the more choices they will have at their disposal.
So there's no question in your mind, you'll see your mom again at some point.
Oh, definitely. Absolutely. I know I will.
Yeah. All right, very good.
That's one of the beauties of this. You have an opportunity to experience this for yourself. And this is a common event, by the way. You don't have to even initiate it. I have had contact. People will just come to you once they realize. Remember, everybody's here now. There is no real separation except our lack of perception because of our dense physical body.
Oh, yeah.
Everything is here and everything is now.
It's all about putting up walls and barriers between each other to basically that's how you define the ego. You wall off this, you wall off that. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. We unfortunately we identify with our ego self and our physical body as being us, and of course these are illusionary, and it's all part of the physical matrix.
Doggone it! You mean you can't take your Mercedes with you when you go? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
But you can create a new one.
Even better. Even better, and you don't have to pay for the gas and the insurance, right?
Exactly.
All right. Let's see.
There are so many things that
extraterrestrials.
That
Extraterrestrials. We got to get into that just a little bit here.
Sure.
ETs. Do they go through the same kind of thing that we do when they die in their life form? Do they go to this same general place? And they incarnate?
Absolutely do.
Do they incarnate and take on the shape and form of them in their best and most vibrant prime of life?
Yes, and that's why some people during OBEs will contact with extraterrestrials. This is not an uncommon experience. I write an entire chapter about this in Secret of the Soul. Remember that it's all in your self-concept. And we're all going through the same evolutionary process of moving inward, because we're all on one journey and one path, and that's an inward journey. Evolution has nothing to do with these physical changes. True evolution is about these changes that are occurring within us as we move through form. And the same is true for all extraterrestrials, which, by the way, none of these external forms, as I said at the beginning of the show, none of us are form-based beings. So an extraterrestrial his form is of an extraterrestrial because he believes that's what he is. But at his very core, all of us are non-form-based consciousness.
I see. All right, very good. Okay.
Assuming the form that we feel that suits us best. That's why this is so important, that you begin to realize, I think for all of us, that we begin to realize that this outer form that we carry around with us, this meat suit, is not what we are at all.
So we aren't really humans in the
none of us are human.
Definition.
None of us are ETs either.
Okay.
I mean, we're all non-form-based consciousness. And just temporarily entering a body for experience, growth, Because that's how we learn.
How do we get caught up in this hideous expression of physical consciousness, life, death, destruction, rape, pillage, murder, war, genocide, environmental degradation, and annihilation? How do we lose our way? And when we go to the other side, when we return, do we leave all of that hideously negative energy behind us, or do some take it with them?
Some take it with them. There's places that are very negative on the lower astral plane. A lot of people carry that with them. It's unfortunate, and it's one of the things that I write about, that this whole concept of this of our self-identity. This is why OBEs are so important. It gives us this ability to jumpstart our evolution so we can break free from this physical matrix of these lies that we've been surrounded by. The physical world is just a world of delusion. Everything about it, all the beliefs that we hold are all false because they're all based on the limits of physical sight. They're based on these crude five senses. But we're so much more than that. And unfortunately, when people incarnate, they forget. They forget there's this unlimited creative ability they have. And they just adapt out of ignorance. They adapt to their surroundings.
Right.
And they assume their physical form and they just go along with the program.
They run with the herd. They hide with the flock.
Yeah, most people do.
Yeah.
As you know, they run with the herd. OBEs is the opposite. You're breaking free from the herd. And you get a glimpse of reality. And that's what changes people. It's like, oh my God, everything I was taught is a lie. I'm not human. I'm not physical. All these belief systems are false. I am a creative, non-physical being that can create my reality. I'm a powerful creative force. It's a wake-up call for people.
How nice. William, thanks. It's great to talk with you again. It's been too long. Let me know how it goes with the Moody Institute. We'll get together again, and take good care of yourself.
Okay, you too. It's been a pleasure.
Okay, Bill. William Buhlman.
Bye-bye now.
Good night. The Secret of the Soul, his newest book, and go to his website. It's astralinfo.org. William Buhlman, the out-of-body experience man. Okay, we'll be right back with more in just a few minutes.